Hey everyone, welcome to the Motor Reviews. Today we're talking about this here Element PEQ-16 Alpha. So I got this Element PEQ-16 about a year and a half ago. I got it. It was kind of in a deal. It was in a big box of stuff. When I got it, I just shelved it. I had no interest in it because I wasn't planning on doing any sort of kits that required a PEQ-16. I was originally told it didn't work, so I was like, well, whatever. It looks kind of cool, I guess. It's kind of plasticky looking for my taste. And I binned it because I had, like I said, no kits I was planning to do with the PEQ-16. And I got a chance to trial the real PEQ-16 early on when they were first coming online. My unit was looking at them. Marines hadn't adopted them yet, and they're thinking about it. And I didn't really care for it. So if the toy was similar to the real one, I wasn't really that interested. I have since changed my mind, and I will go into the reasons why. So I am now doing a kit that does kind of call for the Element PEQ-16. So I pulled the Element out of the bin, and I started looking at it, and like I said, it is plasticky. A lot more plasticky. A lot more? That's not a word. Not English second language. Yeah. It's not as nice of a polymer than other ones that I've seen, other PEQs. So you can tell Element made this a while ago. It's not as robust feeling as some of the newer PEQs that are on the market, but it's a functional PEQ. And it is a decent representation of the PEQ-16 Alpha. So you go to the bottom, the actual mechanism to connect it to the weapon, it's not bad. Usually you would have two screws here, two bolts to where it would bolt on, and those are just like faux bolts that are just molded on there, and it is just like affixed into the device. So I was like, okay, that's not too bad. That's kind of cool. And it's pretty firm. It's not going anywhere. It's definitely on there. It backs out cleanly and smoothly. Here, the rubber pieces here, they're not bad. They're affixed in quite nicely at this point. The stickers don't stay on for nothing. That's a common issue. If I could find a better sticker set, I would totally get it to replace these. So the cap is completely solid. These are all solid out. There's no pass-throughs. You can't like passively go through those, and that sucks. So inside of here, you have a visible laser, an IR. You actually have an IR laser. Then you've got a weird blue flood. I'm not sure what that's all about. I haven't read up enough about it. So normally here you'd be able to kind of dial in. You can't move that. It's just molded, is what it is. Caps, though, they move pretty well. They're pretty firm. Same here. This is nice. It's very solid. I don't feel like it's going to pop off anytime soon. The only issue I've had was this cap. So it is on now. It broke at one point. It just kind of just was like, I give up on living, and it came apart. I was able to repair it, but I'm worried it's going to fail again. So I don't know if I can find a replacement cap. I may have to try to source real replacement caps for actual PEQ-16 Alphas. We'll see if that's going to fly. On this side, you actually have a lamp, just like a real one. I'm not sure what the actual lumens is, but it's plenty bright for what I'm going to need it for airsoft purposes. So back here, the battery cover is aluminum. It's a nice little anodized DE, flat dark, like a dark earth aluminum. And it takes two C123A batteries, which was pretty cool. And they go in pretty well. I mean, you have to kind of get in there and really force it over. So they aren't going to move around on you. They're not shifting. Back here is where the pressure pad would engage. I don't have the pressure pad on me at the moment for this video. I apologize. But it's nothing to write home about. It is a simple flat dark earth pressure pad. Kind of chintzy feeling. And it's got that simple little... I'm not even sure what, it's not a 3.5 jack, but it's like a simple little jack, pops in there, and it's what it is. How I'm running it, I can actually engage it with my thumb with a C-clamp grip, which I do. So yeah, like that. And it's great because it's that you can momentary on and off, or you can click it. Just like a real one, you have to set it light. Or laser. Or like I said, this weird blue. I don't know if that's just a blue light or a UV light or what, but it's just whatever. It's like a flood. And then you have like an IR setting. You've got this little blue safety nut in here. When I got it, it was stripped out already. I don't know if I was on camera for that. I think I may have been off camera. I apologize. Like I said, this was already stripped out when I got it. Unfortunately, I got to try to get that out of there because I don't know if this will allow me to run dual like a real one, if that setting's even possible. That's one of my biggest complaints about this item. So in real life, you could either go light, like you did here, like you see. So it's either white light or laser, or there's another setting, which should be IR, and then blue, and then there should be another setting for running dual light and laser. And that's what I didn't like about it. I didn't like that you couldn't run your light and your laser independently of one another with like pressure pads. That was the biggest flaw, in my opinion, of this setup. But I do like the fact that it is light and laser in one unit. That's kind of cool. I don't have to run a light on my gun. I got this guy. And since it's BB Wars, it's even more convenient. So, all in all, if you're doing a Marine Corps infantry, fairly modern Marine Corps infantry, force reconnaissance, maritime raid force, force reconnaissance, one of these PEQ-16s would definitely fit the bill. It would look the part, and it's functional, so it's kind of cool. I don't know how readily available these Element PEQ-16As are anymore. I have to look around and see if I can even find a link to one. If I can find a link, I will link to one where you can buy one and how much they cost. I wish I knew how much it cost because, like I said, I didn't actually buy this one. I had kind of gotten it in a bulk trade deal, and I was not really all that stoked about it at first, but now I'm really kind of digging it. It's a lot of fun to mess with, and it's going to work for this project I'm working on. So let me know what you thought about this this overview, and hit me up in the comments if you have any further questions. I'll try to answer them and go into further detail. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Get out there, play some Airsoft. Have a good one.